Hi, this is a video to explain how the different delivery types work for .configs. So we'll start with files, add version. So we're creating a Canadian tax receipt. On this record, you can see we've got no files. Notes and attachments is the same as files with Salesforce. And we're going to create the document, and we're just going to change one bit of information, the date donation received. So as I close that, you can see that's been created. Now, if we change that date to one day in the future, and then create it again, that's auto saving in this case. Doesn't have to, but you can see the date's changed to the 17th, and nothing's changed visibly here because they were created on the same day. And if I go to view all, we can see we've only got one file. But if I go to view file details, what you'll see is we've got two versions actually created in the same minute. But if I now go to view all here, and I click on each one and two, they'll download from Salesforce. And you can see if I look at number one here, it's got that date. And if I look at number two, then it's got that date. That saves the version history of your files kind of on top of each other. Now, let's delete that and see what the next type, how that kind of works. So we'll go back to the same record if I can. So it's just got a bit confused because I tried to go somewhere that was deleted. So there we go. This record now has no files against it again. Now, if I say files overwrite, and I do the same thing, I'll create the record, as you can see, on the 17th. That will now populate into here. We'll change that date into the future to the 18th, and we'll create it again. And now that'll save, replacing the previous file. So it looks pretty much the same. But if I go to view file details, we don't have any versions, and it's just getting the preview ready. That will work. There we go. So all we've got is the 18th, the second one we did, the most recent. If I go to view all, we've just got the one version. So it's just going to stay and not save that previous version. Now, another alternative is to just have it as files. And let's see what this does. If I go back to the record, in fact, if I delete this, just to show it from scratch. So no files on the record once more. Create the record, it's the 18th, and then once more, one date in the future. And if I create the record again, then we're now on the 19th. And as you can see, I don't even have to go to view all, but I will. We've created two. So they're actually created in the same minute, and they've got the same file name. Salesforce allows that. So that's going to save every time, but with the two different versions. So if I look at this one, that's got the 18th, and if I look at this one, that's got the 19th. Now, if you want this list, if you want to not have to go into, see each version, you can perhaps add an extra field. So we're putting the record kind of name into here, the auto number, this field into the file name, but you can put the exact time. So you can put it down to the minute or the second, and then that'll be on the end of your file name. Now it can, give you just different results. It's really up to you. So those are what the three options do: files, overwrite, and add version. Base 64 just means you're just going to preview it, and you don't want to save it at all. Attachments and attachments overwrite is if you're still using Salesforce Classic. So 99% of you are going to be using these three. Thanks very much.